There is one thing I absolutely love, is for a man to play in my hair. Especially if they do the scalp massage along with it. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. This is my Twisted Life of Poetry. I am Poetry, and this is Queen Sugar Season 2, Episode 10. Drums at Dusk, I believe is the name of it. I'll make sure I have it correct in the address bar or the name description. I'm going off the top of my head. I am, because I don't remember. I didn't take any notes on this episode. So hopefully I'll get it all to you. And hopefully I get it all. If it's anything I forget, drop it down in the notes for me. I may not go in order, because again, I don't have any notes. But anyway, it starts off with Ralph Angel going in and stopping in to see Aunt Vi. She must have called him by or something, I'm not sure. But he came in and she was just looking at him for a minute. And then she gave him this flyer. The flyer was for a program at her church where they counsel young couples who are about to get married or who are thinking about getting divorced. So she wants Ralph Angel to consider going to this. And he's like, all right, Aunt Vi, you know. It ain't something that he really want to do, but he knows she's going to press the issue until he said he going to at least think about it. So he going to go and think about it. As he's walking out, this guy walks in from looking for Aunt Vi, saying he's looking for the lady who made the best cherry pie he ever tasted in life. He's from Rollins grocery store. What he wants to do is put Aunt Vi's pies in his stores, 350 pies a week. That's a lot of doggone pies. I'm like, Aunt Vi ain't got the manpower to be making 350 doggone pies a week. And with her health condition right now, I can't see how she gonna physically be able to make 350 pies a week. But okay, it's a good opportunity, but she can't even read the doggone contracts. Her eyes still good and blurry. And last video, I was asking, what did y'all think, or what y'all think her condition is? I said either lupus or diabetes. I think on Random TV Reviews, they were saying either cancer or diabetes. B Fabulous You, Angela, she thought it could have been hyperthyroidism, which is Graves' disease, what Wendy Williams has. We all had some good guesses. Later on this show, they show us that she's looking at something for fibromyalgia. I can never pronounce that word, but we'll get back to it. So, but she can't, no, she's having vision problems. So Nova is setting up another volunteer thing for the Zika virus scare. Now is pretty much what it is. Basically so people can get some more understanding about what's going on. And her friend that had the twins, she coming in to help her out. And of course, Dr. Joe, he show up. So when she introduced them, Dr. Joe was like, you know, oh yeah, I remember you the friend from college that got into it with her about whether or not Black History Month is segregation or, you know, further segregation of people, whatever. Everybody is on like, oh girl, you need to keep him here, good man. If you don't take him, I will. What has he exhibited to y'all that everybody's like, ooh, grab him up, grab him up, grab him up? Y'all met on one good time. But okay, like I say, Dr. Dubois, Dr. Joe is how I like to call him. He's well scholared. He's very mannerable. He's romantic enough for Nova. He's romantic enough for a lot of people on the channel. Y'all love y'all some Dr. Joe. But there's something missing in their relationship for me. There is something that's not there. They get into debates about politics, and that turns them on, and they start bumping uglies. But I don't know, for me, it's something missing. In addition to the fact that I think that he makes her question her own judgment a lot. Okay, but from there, Micah and KiKi show up to the little function. They gonna help volunteer. And KiKi is like one of Nova's best friends. She done read all her articles, you know, she followed her. Yeah, and Micah's like, I didn't know you was a super fan, you know, but they all there pitching in and help Nova, and it's gonna be a great day. Charlie's sitting there and I don't know, shell shock. I'm not sure what she's doing, but her mom is like, look, you can't keep tripping over this wheel. I don't know what made her bring up the wheel again, but okay, she brought up the wheel. And she said, well, I have to think about it, because without the farm, that really puts a dent in my business plan. And she was like, well, if you give me an opportunity to look over things, you know, give it a couple hours, I'll come back to you. I'm thinking she finna come back here with some more shady stuff about this doggone wheel. The fact that they done brought this wheel up. Charlie's like, okay, cool. Y'all do what you gotta do. She didn't even question what her mama was gonna do. She was like, all right, cool. Go on, do what you gonna do. I was kind of like worried about that. Like, what's going on? Okay. We didn't see Wood this whole episode. I was kind of pissed off about that. My daughter is trying on wedding dresses. And I'm thinking, it's too soon. What happened to the engagement part? Y'all gonna be engaged for a week or a day or something like that? Y'all gonna get married already? Please don't let them get married this season if they get married. There's a stretch out the engagement. I mean, goodness. She didn't even get married right now, but engaged already. I mean, wedding dresses already. And Charlie is sitting there with her, helping her try on her wedding dresses. And she looks gorgeous. She does. Most wedding dresses look gorgeous to me, though. But she looks gorgeous. And she's asking Charlie, okay, what do you really think about it? Charlie's like, you look stunning. You know, you're beautiful. She's like, don't lie to me. Girl, don't lie to me. And Charlie's like, look, lying is the last thing I do. I ain't got nothing but honesty flowing through my blood. Look at my mama. And so she goes on to tell her a story about when she was trying on her wedding dress. She fell in love with the first dress she ever tried on. And most people saying that ain't what's going to happen. I didn't have a wedding dress. I got married in a cream color suit. So I don't know that feeling yet. When I get married again, I want a big grand wedding dress too. I'm just letting my next boo, y'all need to know that I want a wedding dress. So she tried on this, and she said her mama was like, that ain't you. I don't like it. You ain't finna wear that, pretty much. And her mama had no problem telling her how she felt about it. So, but the whole story, what she said, her mama said that she looked like she was pregnant in the dress. And when she said this, Darla looked like, which made me wonder, Darla, are you pregnant, girl? Because I'm gonna tell y'all, when I was watching this, my TV kept scrambling. So there's some parts I missed, and I wasn't finna go try to watch it over again this time. So I wasn't sure if Charlie confirmed that Darla is with child. And the reason why I was thinking it again, because at the end of their conversation, Darla held her belly again. But during the conversation, she was like, she pretty much said her whole point was to say, if she thought something was wrong, girl, you would know, okay? So Darla was like, the issue is that my parents, I've called them, told them that I was getting married, and they don't even care. They haven't even called me back. And Charlie asked the same thing. I was asking her, how long has it been since you talked to your parents? She said it's been a year. I'm confused. If it's only been a year, when you left that voicemail, why were you talking to them as if they didn't know who the heck Blue was? Because you was like, he's 6 now. If you just talked to him last year, he was 5. I'm quite sure they know he's 6. It's only been a year. 12 months is seriously a year. Seriously. Okay. On top of the fact, she said she'd been clean for 2 years now. I could understand them not knowing that, because even if you was clean a year ago, don't mean that you stuck to it. But you know, the fact she clean 2 years, I understand that. But she makes it seem like it's been a long time that she hadn't talked. I mean, all the fear and animosity of trying to reach out to them, just, it seemed like she had been separated from them for a much longer time. I'm not sure how long her drug stint was. I know Rob was in jail for 4 years of Blue's life. So I'm not sure how long her drug stint was that she probably was separated from her family then. But she said she hadn't talked to them in a year. Okay. So, but yeah, at the end of that conversation, she was looking at her dress and she grabbed her belly again. So if I missed it, Darla confirmed she was pregnant, y'all let me know. Please don't let that child be pregnant. We don't need that. I'm not about that right now. No, not right now. Okay. So, like I said, I'm not sure exactly where these stories are going. After the volunteer day, Micah takes KiKi back to his daddy house. David West is gone. He out of town. He like, hey, we got the place to ourselves. What you gonna do, boo? And she like, look, I just want to take a shower. Well, Micah was like, well, let's take it together. I was like, wait a minute, young man. Pump the brakes here. And KiKi said it. Dude, no. I don't know what type of girls you was messing with in LA, but I'm not that type of girl. Don't bring it this way. And he was like, well, I wasn't sure, you know. And she said, he said, well, should I take you home in or something like that? She's like, no, I want to spend time with you. He's like, well, I don't know what we could do. She's like, look, I'm a virgin, and I plan on keeping it that way until I fall in love. And I ain't in love with you. I like you. I care about you a lot, but you ain't the one right now for me to be giving up my goodies to. So, but the fact that she still wanted to sit there and just chill with him, he was cool with that. I was like, God, please don't let this be another Zora Greenleaf scene. I just didn't want that. I know they got together. They was like all cute, and I don't know what they was doing, but she was messing with her hair, and then he reached for her. She's like, hey, don't put your hands in the black woman's hair. But then she let him go ahead and do it, and she was trying to teach him how to braid her hair. And she's like, oh, that wasn't bad for the first time. It was horrible. It was horrible. That's all right. It was still his first time. So, you know, y'all know me. If y'all watched one of my tag videos, I told you there is one thing I absolutely love. It's for a man to play in my hair. Especially if they do the scalp massage along with it. You pretty much got me. I'm just saying. Just to be... I like little kids to play in my hair too, but it's a different type of fit I get for when a dude do it. I just love when a dude to play in my hair. Just kinky, when it's straight, when it's... Just don't... You ain't got to come with a comb, because sometimes they be kind of heavy-handed and be trying to yank your stuff and make it feel like you're tender-headed. We don't need all that there, but yeah, I like that. So I thought that was a cute little bonding moment for them. Nova back with Dr. Joe, and they were talking about the fact that she had, he got a TV spot for her, and he wanted them to appear on the news. And what this is, it reminds me, I don't know why it's not reminding Nova, but it reminds me that every time something comes up for Nova, it's a we thing. And I guess it's good if that's what if you wanted to go there. But that's the same thing that Chantel did. And Nova wasn't here for it when Chantel was doing it. Like, she was kept adding herself to everything that she got set up for Nova. But Chantel was trying to push a whole other agenda. But at the same time, so was Dr. Joe. Dr. Joe is trying to push what he wants for Nova to have happen. But this time she was really accepting. She was like, okay, cool. You know, I was going to be content that our little program today turned out pretty good, but now we finna get a national spotlight. I'm down with that. And it's money's flowing in, yada, yada, this, yada. Charlie's mom, somebody said her name is Lorena. She's at the office. She's going through Charlie's files and paperwork and everything. And in walks Ava. She bringing in the contract to show Charlie, but Charlie ain't there. And she walked in like, what the hell are you doing here? And she was like, oh, well, I'm here going through Charlie's business plan. She said, no, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Insane Joe. Why are you here? What made you come across these state lines? Because we had an arrangement. What was the arrangement, Ava? And she was like, well, you can't keep me from seeing my child and my grandchild. They decided to move here. So I'm going to come here to see them. And Ava like, no, you won't. I ain't worried about you and your little family. I'm worried about mine. And your presence is going to threaten mine and upset mine. And you better not piss Nova off. That's what you're not going to do. But I want to know what the arrangement was. Like, and why would they have an arrangement? Did that threaten to kick her butt or something if you come back across state lines? What was the arrangement? Like, what did she give her to make her want to stay away from Ernest? Because that must have been what it had to be to keep her away from Ernest. But Lorena was like, yeah, I know you give a doggone about your brother. I know how much you feel about him. So, but her face said the but. And the but, even though she didn't say the words, was like, I ain't going nowhere. That's basically what her face said. And I care less about what you and Nova think or feel either. Is what I got from there. So she takes, Charlie ends up going to a meeting, a sugarcane association meeting. And of course, Landry is there. Landry didn't send her the info that the meeting time had changed. So she an hour late. It's already done, over with. They already went over the business matters. And now they just going to pick a little princess for their little, I guess it's a cotillion, the sugar cane cotillion or whatever, little festival. And they got a few candidates. She introduced, Landry introduced her to one dude named Thatcher. Owns like 12,000 acres of land, Thatcher like. But not really. He really didn't do the head nod because he didn't do the universal. He just looked up better and gave it a browse. And then he introduced her to some lady. I forgot where I seen her before. Introduced her to her. I want to say she was in the help. And she just kind of like brushed Charlie off like, okay, can we just get started, right? So Charlie looked like, the secretary wouldn't even look up at Charlie. She was a sister. She was Landry's secretary. Wouldn't even look up at Charlie. So Charlie was like asking where should she sit. The lady just went ahead and started talking over her. So Charlie put up a chair next to Landry. The lady going through the candidates, the applicants, or what have you. And she like this person, like this person, like that person. And Charlie's like, well, what about KiKi Raymond, which is Micah's girlfriend? And the girl was like, look, I know you knew her. It's best your bet that you just sit there quietly and listen. KiKi Raymond is not sugar material. She don't fit the bill. And you can see the anger raging up in Charlie, but she didn't say nothing. She just let it fester. She just let it fester. We go back to Darla and RA. They at a store, gas station. And Darla is coming out of this gas station. This dude rolled up on her and said, "Hey, Star, what's up, boo?" And she was like, kept walking for a minute. He said, "Hey, let me go and get that. How much?" He said, "Matter of fact, I'll pay double for that, you know." She was like, "You must have the wrong person." He said, "No, I remember that ass. I remember Star ass anywhere." And Darla kept it stepping. She kept moving. She gets in the truck. And I'm thinking, oh, shit. Because Rod's looking like, who the fuck is this dude? He get in the truck. He said, "Who is that?" She was like, nobody important, you know. I don't know him. Some wrong person, wrong place, wrong time, type thing. But she had tears in her eyes and she was looking out the window. She was gazing away so he couldn't see her face. And he's sitting there staring at her. And first he looked back at the dude and you see the dude laughing and pointing. What the thing I'm getting, let me stop a minute. I don't understand why dudes who sleep with prostitutes brag about that to their friends. Like you have just conquered some fucking great feat or something. You had to pay for the pussy. And you like, "Hey, I hit that right there. You know, she costs a lot of money." Like that. So I don't get that when dudes brag about sleeping with prostitutes and porn stars and strippers. I don't get what makes y'all so proud of that moment. You had to pay for it, motherfucker. It's their job. Okay, anyway, let me move on. So, but in a car, you could sense they having tension, right? Prior to them getting to this, Darla had moved out of her trailer. She's finally leaving it all behind. Before she got in the truck, she had looked at the flyer that Ra had bought up that Vi gave him. And she's like, "What's up with this?" And he was like, "Oh, it's some counseling session that Vi wants us to go, but can't no priest that ain't never been married ever tell me nothing about nothing." How you know it was a priest that ain't never been married? Could have been just a reverend. Reverends get married. Preachers get married. You know, but he said he want no priest trying to tell him anything about being married if he ain't never been married. Which I kind of understand that philosophy, but sometimes, but you ain't got to know, you ain't got to have burnt your hand in the fire for you to know that them motherfuckers hot all the time. Sometimes people can still give you advice even though they haven't been through what you're going through. So it's kind of twofold there. He didn't want to do it. He's like, "I don't need no doggone counselor tell me nothing." Boy, you need counseling, period. You need counseling outside of marriage anyway, which is the controlling ass. I'm telling you what, ever since, I want to say episode 4 or 5, Rob been looking uglier and uglier to me. I know he's a nice looking, attractive man, but his attitude make him real ugly and sanctified to me, and I'm just not feeling him these past few weeks. I just couldn't. I just ain't feeling him. But he was like, "No." And Darla was like, "No, I think this would be a good idea for us. You know, it's just like a 12-step program. You know, somebody to help us guide through the way." And he was like, "No, I ain't trying to hear that. I ain't doing it. It's done. Conversation over." Now I said, now we going through this gas station. This dude, like, calling her out, like, "Hey, I know you." And now he's sitting there, like, turning back into his aggressive Ra and his demeanor and everything. Charlie sitting at the house, and her mama walk in, and she asked her how was her day and everything. She got her wine, she drinking up. She's like, "Okay, what happened?" So she tell her about the association, and her mama was like, "Don't let them punk you. I ain't raised you to be that way. So don't let them punk you. Get in there and do what the heck you got to do. Don't let nobody back you down. Don't let nobody shut you up, because that's not the type of person that you are. Stand up for yourself. Do what you got to do, and you know, step beyond their thoughts and their preconceived notions about who you are." Her mama say, "Well, speaking of that, you know, I found out what's wrong with your business plan. Your business plan is that all your farmers are bringing in less than 1,000 acres each. It's hurting you." When she found out that Charlie's only working with black farmers, mama was like, "Oh, no, that's not what we're going to do. Why you ain't reached out to the white folks?" Charlie's like, "I have. Heck, the black farmers didn't even want to deal with me when I first started, and I got a lot of them convinced to come over my way. So they just happen to be all black. The white farmers don't want to mess with me, so I ain't trying to deal with them right now." And her mama was like, "Oh, you got to be the bipartisan. You got to be the bigger person." Man, stop telling black people to be the bigger person. Fuck that. Man, talk to your people. We're talking to us about trying to be the big person and trying to soothe and console and assimilate and appropriate and all the other eights with these motherfuckers. Fuck that shit. Kind of kiss their ass. So you fuck that. Stop trying to kiss their ass. I'm gonna leave it at that. Charlie leave from there, and she goes over to Vi's house. She's like, I'm sorry I didn't tell you that my mom was here. I wasn't sure how long she was staying. Vi said, you know what, keeping her a secret is not a good idea because your siblings are going to be pissed the hell off. But she asked Charlie what was up, what's going on. Charlie told her the same thing that she told her mama. And Vi like, oh no, baby, you ain't never been the one to let other people tell you what to do. You ain't never been the one always trying to please everybody else. Do what you need to do for Charlie because your son is looking up to you as an example. So, don't back down if you don't want to. And you ain't got to, bend against your own will to make others happy. That's pretty much what she's saying. And then, but she tell her, hey, but I got a good deal, happening to me today too. She said, I need to make some pies for these grocery stores and I need you to help me. Charlie sat down like, hey, you got me, whatever you need. I dig that, but while we were sitting there, when Charlie came in, Vi was looking at a website for fibromyalgia. I can never pronounce that. And I know Angela from Be Fabulous You had told me that she saw it in the previews. And from what I know for fibromyalgia, Vi's symptoms don't match. I'm not aware of hair loss, loss of vision, weakness. I'm not aware of those being symptoms of fibromyalgia. So it didn't match for me. But I guess that's what answer she got back from the doctor, because they never did show us her getting any specifics or talking to the doctor specifically saying what was actually wrong with her. But yeah, fibromyalgia is the choice that they want to go with that. If y'all know of anybody that deals with fibromyalgia, or if y'all have the conditions yourself, let me know. Maybe I'm just wrong, but just from stuff that I know. And then I had to research it after Angela said it too, and I was looking at WebMD, and that still wasn't the symptoms listed on there. So y'all let me know if y'all having any direct experience with it, because it don't match to me. But okay, I still don't want Aunt Vi to be sick. That's Aunt Vi. Don't do her like that. And where was Wood? Shoot, where was Wood? Not in. We go to Darla and Rob, and she playing with Blue and she's trying to get Blue to go to bed, and Blue will not go to bed. She was like, it's time to go to bed. Tell Kenny it's time to go to bed. He's like, no, I ain't going to bed. He jumping up and down on the bed. Okay, for this little boy to be 6 years old, little boy, you better freaking mind. And I'm telling you, take your ass to bed. You don't tell me no. You take your little ass to bed. Plain and simple. Y'all let him run, y'all. And he don't act like a 6-year-old. He act like he's 3 or 4. He bouncing all up and down the bed. Sit your little monkey ass down. I tell you, go to bed, lights out. So she's trying to negotiate with him, like, hey, if you go to bed right now, you and Kenny go to bed right now, I'll give you an extra hour in the fort tomorrow. And he's like, nope, we gonna get in the fort right now. And like Blue just let him disobey Darla. Like, you don't check your son, like, no, your mama told you to go to bed. Go to bed. That's what. And Darla's steady trying not to step on Rod's toes, or upset him, that she won't discipline Blue in the way that she wants to. But they all climb into this little fort. They making little shadow animals and stuff on the wall and everything like that. The little bunnies and the little cows and the horses and all that other junk. They making those. And Blue was like, hey, this mom is for real. You gonna be here forever, ever. I'm gonna wake up every day with you. And she's like, yep, I sure am. He's like, Daddy, is she for real? And Rod's like, yeah. Oh, he gets on my nerves, y'all. Oh my God. Everybody was so happy for him and Darla, y'all was just, I don't know what y'all was happy for. There's no way that y'all could have wanted this immature ass dude to get married to anybody. I don't care if it was Darla or anybody else, to anybody right now. His immature ass. Nova and Dr. Joe. We have a little sex scene with them. Nova's body, y'all see her guns. They so sick with it. But they have their little sex scene. It was a nice little romantic scene, whatever. And now he's got to go. She telling him, you ain't got to go. You can stay, if you want to. He said, no, I got to go. I got some stuff I got to do. But can't wait to see you in Atlanta. I'm counting down the days. And when you get there, you ain't got to worry about me coming pick you up from the airport. You catch your ass an Uber, get yourself a Lyft, a cab, or however you want to get there, and bring your ass onto the house. Here your key. So he gave her a key to the house. That means something to people like, oh, I got the key to the house. I can come and go when I want to. Hey, key to the house. Novi is like simply smitten with old boy. They smitten with each other though. I'm gonna be honest. They are smitten with each other. I guess for what they have with each other, it must work. There's something missing. Maybe because they don't show us the fun that they have. Because everything is always so serious. Like, when do they just talk about silly shit? Like, what my favorite color is, what my favorite ice cream is. Why it always got to be some deep philosophical shit about what my grandma taught me back in the day. It got to be, if I'm talking about when I first tied my shoe, they go into a whole deep philosophical speech of how the first slave tied his damn shoe. It's just like, it's just such a deep, heavy relation to me that I don't see the fun in it. I gotta be able to laugh. I know they do, because they showed a couple times where they crack some little quips. But even they quips are based off of always something so heavy and so deep and so serious. But I guess if they like it, I love it. I guess. No, I ain't gonna say I love it, because I don't. I'm just gonna tell you, to be honest. It's something missing from their relationship for me. It's something missing. He's more like a mentor to her. That they having sex. It's almost like that's what it is. It's like a mentorship, and they have a chemistry, a sexual chemistry, so they have sex. But I don't see the relationship. A lot of other people do though. It's just me. I'm probably the only one in the YouTube land that feel that way. Heck, I'm the only one that don't like Remy. I think I'm the only one that don't like Remy, but I don't. Okay, so then we go on to Charlie and Micah. They at the house, and Micah's coming back, and they talking about each other's day, and he telling her about Kiki and how he feel about her, and like she is the one, she the bomb. And Charlie like, y'all ain't having sex, right? He's like, nah, we taking it slow, we taking it real slow. Not that you wanted to, boy, because you was trying to smash and dash earlier today. Kiki popped the brakes on that. She slowed that down. So Micah's like, they're talking about that, having a good times, and Charlie said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and do my own festival for black people only. She's gonna make her create her own Black History Month up in the piece. I wonder what her sister's point of view was on Black History Month being our own form of segregation. That's all her friend said, is that she won that argument. But I wonder what her actual opinion was. So from there, Charlie's gonna do her own sugar mill festival for just for the black folks. She ain't gonna go with what her mama saying, because what she want to do is help the black community. So go ahead on, Charlie. I ain't mad at you. Ra and Darla, they laying in the bed at night. Ra, wide awake. She wakes from her sleep and she throws her arm on him, trying to cozy up with him. Somebody always told me that the way you hold somebody, it shows who's in control of the relationship. If the man cups the woman, that means he's holding on to her. He's more in love with her than she may be in love with him, or he's like her protector, her that's that type of situation. But when a woman holds a man when he sleeps, then she's trying to hold on to him. She has some type of insecurity, something like that. I remember reading it somewhere. I don't know the truth in it. I just remember reading it. But okay, so she tried to hold on to him, and then at the minute he kind of shifts a little bit to try to say, you're a little bit too close. She's like, okay, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. So Darla, raises up, sits on the bed. She said, look here, this was my first night in this doggone house, and you acting like you don't even want to touch me. And he said, yeah, I can't stop thinking about that dude from earlier today. And she said, I knew it. Here we go. I knew it. I knew you was judging me from the moment you pulled off. He said, oh, so I'm right. This was some nigga that you was tricking with back in the day? She was like, that was a long time ago. I don't even want to talk about her. I've been done trying to get rid of her out of my life. Star was her name. I'm trying to get rid of her out of my life forever. I don't want to keep bringing it back up. I don't want to have to keep hashing over that. I'm a new person. I'm brand new. We've all done some shit that we don't, that we're not happy about in our life. And he was like, yeah, but this is somebody that you was prostituting yourself with. She said, yeah, I was turning tricks and you was robbing stores and stealing credit cards. He said, it ain't the same. Man, it ain't the same. You was doing it for your damn drug use. I was doing it for blue. She was like, look, we gonna keep arguing about this? We gonna keep doing this? I'm so sick and tired of trying to prove myself to you. I'm tired of trying to prove who I am. Tired of going over this same doggone argument. If this is the way that our marriage is supposed to be, I don't want to marry your ass. And he looking, his old angry face. Yeah. Oh, I'm telling you, Ralph Angel get on my doggone nerves now, y'all. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad that I am mature because I can separate Kofi from Ralph Angel, because Ralph Angel works my doggone nerves. I look at him a whole new. He ain't cute to me no more. He ain't sexy to me no more. You young, immature, little condescending little bastard. Okay. Judging. Ooh, the pot throwing the kettle. Boy. So yeah, that's pretty much the end of everybody's stories. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the whole episode. Anything that I've said, if I missed something, drop it down in the comments. The Darla RA situation, like that's like the most pressing moment for me in this whole episode. Let me know what y'all really think about that. It's like, is Ra wrong? I mean, he got a right to feel some kind of way, but you knew she was tricking. What am I supposed to do in that situation? And he was like, I don't want to be thrown all up in my face. Dude, it wasn't thrown up in your doggone face. Like, what the fuck ever? Like, she said, hey, come on to me right now. My boyfriend right over there. Boy, bye. Bye, y'all. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to this video, this channel. Appreciate you coming back. Thank God we only got one episode next week, so I ain't got to do this 2 back-to-back in 1 week. Queen Sugar. Next episode on Wednesday. Peace.